Welcome to the Challenge Our Experts presented by McDonald's, joined now by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution's Mark Bradley and Jeff Schultz for Week 1, guys, of the NFL season. Where has the summer gone? We're about to pick 5 games, and we're going head-to-head with the viewing public out there and the reading public as well. Let's start with the Denver Broncos, Baltimore Ravens. To kick things off, Jeff Schultz, on Thursday night. Who do you like? You taking the defending Super Bowl champions, or are you going with Peyton Manning and the Broncos?
Well, I would take the defending Super Bowl champions if they were all there from last year, but they've lost, I think, about half their team. I think Denver is actually a pretty overrated team, but in this game I have to go with the Broncos.
All right, 1 vote for Denver at home. Would you agree or disagree, Mark?
I'm picking Denver.
What do you like about the Broncos in that game?
I like the color orange.
There you go. Good enough for me. 3 votes for the Denver Broncos. Something about Peyton Manning and Bebe Thomas. They're going to have a magical year, I think, this year in the Mile High City. So 3 votes for the Denver Broncos. Next up, guys, the 8:30 Sunday night game. The New York Giants on the road to take on Tony Romo, fresh off that new contract, and the Dallas Cowboys. Mark, we start with you. What do you like in that Sunday night primetime matchup?
Neither, actually. I don't think either one of them is going to be very good this year. But if forced to make a pick, I believe I picked the Giants to win 21-20, just because I really don't like the Cowboys, and I don't like the Giants a little bit less.
Jeff, how do you see it?
I kind of see it like Mark from the standpoint that I think the NFC East, which used to be one of the best divisions in football, I think is going to be really average this year, from top to bottom, or bottom to top, as the case may be. I do think the Cowboys' defense is going to be a little bit better this year, and I think they're going to be able to score. So I like Dallas a little bit this game.
Wow. You know, the Giants kind of surprised people when they won the 2011 Super Bowl, but then they lost 5 of their last 8 games a year ago, missed out on the playoffs. But something tells me this is a bounce-back year. Maybe not in terms of obviously reaching the Super Bowl, but I think they do make the playoffs and come out of that division. So I'm going to agree with Mr. Bradley. I'm going to go with the New York Giants in that game over the Dallas Cowboys. All right, how about the Redskins at home, RG3 and Kneegate, taking on the Eagles? Nice way to start things off. Jeff, how do you see this game playing out?
Well, because it's week 1, I like the Redskins. If it was week 3, 5, 7, or 14, or anywhere down the road, we don't know what his health is going to be like. I guess in some sense we still don't really know what his health is right now. But he's as healthy right now as he's going to be. So I like RG3 and the Redskins to win this game. And I don't think the Eagles – I think Chip Kelly is going to do a really good job there, actually, but I think it's going to take time to sort of implement that system of his.
Yeah, I agree with you. That Eagles defense is definitely suspect. Their offense will be entertaining. It'll be fun checking out Kelly's new offense there with Vick or whoever is under center. Mark, how do you see this game playing out?
I picked the Redskins, but I thought a little bit about the Eagles, because I think the Kelly thing experiment, or whatever you want to call it, is going to be pretty intriguing, and I think they're probably going to beat some teams you wouldn't think they were going to beat. I'm just not sure this is going to be the one.
I thought maybe you were going to go because you like red. You got the Broncos winning because it's orange, maybe the Redskins because it's red. It should be a fun game.
Scarlet, maroon, is that red?
True. All right. Fair enough. We're checking in on a Google Hangout, challenging our experts, presented by McDonald's. Zach Klein, along with Jeff Schultz and Mark Bradley. Thanks for checking things out as we head into week 1.
I didn't realize we had experts on the line here, too.
That's what they tell me to. No, you guys are great, man. And Schultze, you are the back-to-back defending champion in this pick'em contest. So I'm gunning for you. Did you give back the trophy, or do you still have it?
Is this my trophy right here? Where's my trophy?
Oh, it's about a 8-foot trophy. We maybe it's still in our office here.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah.
We move on. A great primetime, an early, actually, the late game in terms of the 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock games on Sunday afternoon is supposed to be spectacular. San Francisco at home, guys, taking on the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers has got many weapons. He lost a few. Defense maybe not be the best when you got that offense, so you're going to be in every game. Mark, what do you think about this West Coast affair between San Francisco and Green Bay?
I picked the 49ers, and then I changed my mind and picked the Packers. So I feel very strongly about this game.
What was the conviction?
No, I think the 49ers may be a tad overrated. I think that they've been awfully good the last couple of years, but I don't know. I mean, Colin Kaepernick the second time around against Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. This is not one I feel very strongly about, but just for the sake of being contrary, I picked the Packers.
Schultze?
I'll pick the 49ers. I actually agree with Mark on the team being overrated. I kind of question who's going to catch the ball for them this year other than their tight end. Losing Crabtree, I thought, hurts a lot. And it seems to me they lost another receiver I can't think of right now besides letting Randy Moss go. So I think they're going to have a few more issues this year. I do think some defenses are going to catch up with Kaepernick a little bit, like Mark said. But I still think they're the better team than Green Bay right now. So, yeah. And especially in San Francisco, I have to go with the 49ers.
Yeah, that was the deciding factor for me, guys, pushing this one over the top in San Francisco's column was the fact they are playing at home. But it'll be fun to see this offense again year two. We'll see if defenses can adapt to Kaepernick and slow him down as well as Russell Wilson. But we're not talking about Seattle right now. We're talking about the game of the week in terms of our viewing audience and readership. That, of course, is the Atlanta Falcons beginning the 2013 season on the road in New Orleans. A huge divisional game, Mark. How do you see this shaping out in New Orleans come Sunday?
I picked New Orleans, not because I don't think the Falcons are going to be very good. I think they're going to be good. I think this is just a hard opening game, and it's Sean Payton's coming back from a year off of rest and relaxation, and I think the Saints are going to be geeked on this. It's awfully hard to win there anytime, and especially in a pretty charged opening week environment, I would think. But it wouldn't shock me if the Falcons went in there and played very well and won. But forced to make a pick, which I apparently am, I'm going to pick the Saints.
Yeah, 2 in the Saints column. I, too, am going with New Orleans playing at home. Not taking anything away from the Falcons because I think in the long run they'll have the better season. But I think Drew Brees is going to take advantage, Jeff Schultz, of these 2 rookie cornerbacks for the Falcons, Robert Alford and Desmond Trufant. I think those guys are going to have a rude awakening to play in the National Football League, playing on that turf inside for Drew Brees and company. I think he's going to have a field day. And, the defense right now, both defenses are below average, probably towards the bottom half of the league in total D a year ago. This year, New Orleans is banged up. I'm going Saints. Mark's going Saints. Is it a 3 for 3? Are you taking
I'll be out on an island again. I agree that the Falcons are going to have some problems defensively here in the secondary. Obviously, it's a really tough place to play in general. It's really going to be difficult this Sunday especially. But even notwithstanding some of the Falcons' issues on the offensive line and on the defensive side of the ball, the Saints, to me, still aren't very good. I understand they're going to get a real emotional lift getting their coach back. Presumably, they're going to be coached better than they were last year. But I think the Falcons are going to win. I think they're going to outscore them. I think it's one of those flip-of-the-coin type games. But I could see 35-31, 31-28. But in the end, I guess I see the Falcons stopping the Saints at least one more time than the Saints stopped the Falcons.
Jeff's picks this week 1 of the NFL season: Denver, Dallas, Washington, San Francisco, and the Falcons. Mark is going with Denver, the Giants, the Redskins, the Packers on the road in a little week 1 upset special, and the Saints at home. And yours truly is going with the Broncos, Giants, Redskins, San Francisco 49ers, and the Saints to come out victorious in week 1 of this season over the Falcons. If you want to get involved as well and challenge the experts this year, just go to ajc.com/go/pro pick'em, and some pretty cool prizes for you to win at home on a weekly basis. $25 McDonald's gift cards, and the overall prize this year is a trip for 2 to Hawaii. No truth to the rumor that Jeff and Mark are going along on this trip, but I'm sure if you guys at home want to ask them to come along and be the second, I'm sure they would take a free trip to Hawaii, right, guys?
Be more than happy to. Yeah.
We could probably sell that for quite a high profit.
There you go. You could do that as well. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out on this Challenge Our Experts presented by McDonald's. We appreciate your time. We'll see you next week for week 2 of the NFL season.